First Alert weather forecast with meteorologist Jeff Desnoyers.
Now that sturgeon meat too is extraordinary, but right now sturgeon is actually an endangered species, so they tell you not to catch it, but it still keeps the moon name. And how awesome is the sturgeon moon? Well, it's so bright that it's above my banner in the shoals, and you can see the reflection off the water. And it's not even at peak, like Margot said. It doesn't reach 100% until about 2:55 a.m., but you can still see it with the naked eye, and it looks pretty awesome outside right now if you were out and about. Temperatures in the 70s across the board. We hit 90 at one point today. Hot by day, muggy and warm at night. That's the August theme for the Tennessee Valley. The temperature trend for the next 10 days is a snooze. It's the same high temperature almost every single day, either side of 90. Probably when we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, though, these two high temperature days may start to be adjusted because we may have some more rain in the forecast. And if you get a little rain like at the noontime hour, you're not going to hit 90 because you're going to have clouds and you're going to cool the air a little faster. But if you don't have the rain, hit 90 degrees. Dew point temperatures right around that 70-degree mark, and that is humid. It's not the really icky, sticky stuff that we had a couple weeks ago, but still noticeable when you go outside. And the humidity will stay around 70 for the next 5 days. So when your temperatures are around 90, you have humidity around 70. The dew point temperature makes it feel about 95, 96 in the afternoon, and that's what we can bank on for the next 7 days. A few showers raced across the area earlier, now dry. The bulk of the rain is actually falling in the Sunshine State in Florida, and there's been some heavy rain along the coast in South Carolina, North Carolina. Most of the rain for our area this weekend will be so extremely isolated that it will be mainly a dry weekend. Our higher chance of rain doesn't come until the middle of next week. So hour by hour forecast will be quiet overnight. Temperatures fall back into the low 70s, a few upper 60s mixed in early tomorrow morning. Eric Burke will be on here tomorrow morning giving you that morning forecast. And then by noon, temperatures get up into the 80s, and then in the afternoon, most locations will nudge 90 briefly and then park it in probably the upper 80s by about 5:30, 6 p.m. And overall, it turns out to be a pretty nice day if you don't mind the heat and the humidity. And then Sunday is a repeat performance. Those temperatures will once again flirt with 90 degrees in the afternoon. Maybe just a slightly higher chance of an isolated storm, but I'm really finding it hard to find any rain on some of the forecast models for the weekend, as most areas look to stay dry. Your overnight temperatures will be about 70 degrees. As we turn the corner and start the work week next week, we'll start to introduce a higher chance of rainfall on Monday. Still isolated, though. I think more areas will stay dry than get wet. But as we go into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, that will be the time when we could actually get some decent rainfall across the area. As many of you have been telling me, you feel like it's been awfully dry at your location. That would certainly be the kind of rainfall in August that we want to hit on, because you don't want to go too long in August without getting a raindrop. Right. And many locations have not had rain yet this month, so hopefully, cross our fingers and toes, we'll get some of that rain.
Some have had it too much and then none at all for others.
Yeah, you can't control and distribute it evenly. I wish we could do that.
Mother Nature, go over there, 2 streets over.
Come on.
We can't do that.
It makes it tough because trying to explain that to everybody at home, it's very frustrating when you want the rain and your neighbor down the road gets it and you don't have it.
It's the Tennessee Valley.
Sure is.
It is unpredictable,
It sure
to say the least. All right, thank you, Jeff.